There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. Tonight, it's a matchup from the NL Central between the Chicago Cubs and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Justin Baker, a right-hander from the Keystone State, gets the ball as the starter in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you want to know if this guy's one of the better pitchers in the league? Well, how about this? Batters are hitting under 200 against this guy for the year, so he's done a good job against both righties and lefties. And I'm looking for him to be just as dominant in this one.
The shortstop.
Here's Javier Baez as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled straight back. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead. You start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-1 home. A bouncer to the left side. To his left. Tucker. Throw on to first. And one shortstop grounds out to the other. One away. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, I can't wait to see if Kyle Schwarber can keep it going. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
Settling in now, Jason Hayward. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Now a Slurve's going to bounce up to the plate as he lays off it for a ball. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Row, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works it. The only problem, I think, at times, hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet. So these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Pitch on the way. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. First inning as we're just underway from Pittsburgh. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. The 2-2. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
Fouled off. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. A 0 for the Cubs to start. The Pirates coming to bat. You're watching MLB Network. John Lester gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Now at the plate, Alex Tucker. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, despite that loss last time out, they've been one of the hottest teams around, winning 8 in a row before that.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting, great defense, good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
The 1-1. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He's already swatted 50 home runs over the wall. 50 times he's jogged around the pillows this season. He's obviously got legitimate power, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him dial 9 again in this one.
Stepping up to the plate, Joe Reyes. His past history against John Lester, he's got a 3-for-7 line. Now the first pitch here from Lester. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Fastball swung on and missed.
I feel like when you're facing a 2-pitch mix like this, sink or change up, as an offense, the game plan has to be the fact that you have to get something elevated. You know he's not going to beat you with velocity, so it's going to come down to who executes better.
A ball and 2 strikes. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Batting third, the right fielder, Lance Walker.
At the plate, Lance Walker watches fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories.
This guy's had a powerhouse season so far, in line for the triple crown, but only 1 home run in its last 10 games.
First pitch on its way. And he takes ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. A good sharp curveball there. The count 1-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Stepping in now, Anthony Cox, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
These are the moments you can't relax. You never know when you're going to be able to score a few runs off a great pitcher. Here's the spot right here early. Have to find a way. You're happy with one, but if someone can catch a gap, this game could get out of hand pretty quick.
The set and the 1-0. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
The 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
And that's finally over for a strike.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
And that is in there at the letters to run it full 3-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on MLB Network after this. Back now from PNC Park. Second inning on its way, but first here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, it doesn't appear that we're going to get much of a break from this rain at all as the game progresses. However, I am also hearing that this rain isn't supposed to intensify too much. The grounds crew will be on standby just in case the umpires do call a delay, but the goal is to get this one in uninterrupted.
Yeah, Heidi, and thanks. Even with all the technology that we have today to be able to forecast the weather accurately, one never knows what Mother Nature has in store. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Schwarber, an Ohio native. He was a first-round pick during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The 1-1 home is in there for strike number 2. Lays off 2-2 now. Got him. The slurve that time, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And guys, can we lock in on the Gold Glover at third base? I've played this position. You got to do so many things. I mean, you have to have just the quickest hands, reacting on one-hop liners. You have to have the ability to take away the bunt, a la Adrian Beltre and Nolan Arenado. You better have a backhand, and not only that, you better have a strong throwing arm.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Now here's the pitch. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Bouncer to the left side. Biddle is there. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now.
Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos now. He did his part yesterday afternoon as he cashed in with 3 hits in the losing effort. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there for strike 1. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt. In particular, that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Walker is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Stepping up now, Ryan Shea. He comes in with 16 home runs on the season so far.
Ryan Shea.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Castellanos moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And let's take a look at Chris Bryant down at third base today, playing the hot corner. And he's a guy that can move around. The manager can put him in the outfield, but his home is at third base. He's got the arm to get it done, a strong arm. He can go behind the bag and make big-time plays, and the nice soft hands.
Coming to the plate now, Tony Biddle, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Now a curveball misses inside.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
Outside, 3-0 now. Now a changeup just off the plate as that misses for ball 4.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
So a runner on first with 1 out now, and that'll bring Domingo Santana into the batter's box next. Step off the rubber and go to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A dive by Baez. There's one on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Bucks go down quietly. We'll move to the third with no score. So in now for Chicago, David Bodie. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
First offering on its way. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. And here's one that misses to the Chicago second baseman. It's a ball and a strike. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
The 2-2 is taken, ball 3.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Count still full, 3-2. A payoff pitch one more time. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Now to the plate, Martin Maldonado. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He's set. Here it comes. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. A 1 pitch on its way. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Santana moves over, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting 9, the pitcher, John Lester.
Into the box now, John Lester. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. First pitch of the at-bat. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
In today's game, if they're going to give you an out, you take it. You have to find a way to execute a pitch in the zone, allow him to get the bunt down, and take the out at first.
Wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. One there. Onto the pitcher covering at first, and it's your textbook 3-6-1 double play that'll get him out of the inning. Nothing across here this half. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0.
We're back as the Pirates prepare for their at-bats here in the 3rd inning, and this lineup has been terrific for this club all year. And with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in the league, it's probably safe to say they are an absolute force with the bat in their hands. As one coach put it, we're extremely fortunate. Fortunate to have incredible talent and fortunate to have incredible work ethic. Our guys really are always trying to improve their game, and you see that in the numbers they're putting up. Back to you, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The center fielder.
Now at the plate, Bronco Thomas. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First delivery to him on the way. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hayward has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. And with one away, we check out where these guys sit in the current division standings, and it's not all that pretty as they face a sizable deficit at this point in the season. So here now is the pitcher, Justin Baker. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. High in the air out to center field. Hayward has a read on it. 2 down.
The batter, the shortstop, Alex Tucker.
Into the box now, Alex Tucker. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
That's wide, 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
High fly ball out to deep right field. Castellanos going back on it, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Back to the top of the order now, and into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. Strike 2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Here's Jason Hayward now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I got to count 0-2.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Counts even to Hayward. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Reds to this point have yet to break into the hit column. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Digging in to try it again, Chris Bryant. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. A ball and a strike.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2. No runs, no hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Bryant looking at a 3-1 count.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
At the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. One and one to Schwarber.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
And it's 1-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Cubs strand 1. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Striding in, Joe Reyes. He flew out in his last at bat.
The second baseman, Joe Reyes.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. Line towards center field. Hayward is right there, 1 down.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lance Walker. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at bat with another big hit right here. First offering on its way. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
The 2-1 home is taken for strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
The 2-2 one more time. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Hit hard to short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, catcher Anthony Cox.
Now in the box, Anthony Cox. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's taken for strike 1.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Castellanos is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Cubs,
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
1 ball, no strikes to count. One and 1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
The 2-1 home. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. The 2-2. And he'll find a way to get a piece of that one to stay alive. Here now the 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Thomas. 1 out.
the right fielder, number 6, Nick Castellanos.
The next Cub up, Nicholas Castellanos. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And it's fouled away. Now the 0-1. And the curveball's in there, so he's quickly behind 0-2. And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. So digging in now, David Bodie. He drew a walk his first time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. And here's one that misses to the Chicago second baseman. It's a ball and a strike. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. No runs, no hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Shoots this one over to first. Shea scoops it up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Clint Hurdle during the commercial break about the Pirates offense. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said that collectively as a group, their timing appears to be way off. As a result, they're often getting blown away at the plate or simply fighting pitches off. In the dugout, they're talking about getting things started a little bit earlier and simplifying their swings to give themselves a little bit more time to get the bat through the zone. We'll see if they're able to make those adjustments, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Ryan Shea.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. Now it's 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Pirates right now would do anything to get that leadoff guy on. They would welcome a walk.
3-1. The 3-1 coming from Lester. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 3-2 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. A payoff pitch one more time. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. Lifted in the air to center field. Hayward has a read on it. One down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Tony Biddle.
Digging in, Tony Biddle. First pitch of the at-bat. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. He'll try again. 1-2. In the dirt. Did he go around? Yes, he did. Maldonado gathers, but the batter's going to take first easily after striking out. So good awareness that time, as that'll go as a strikeout, but he's aboard on the drop third strike. Up next for the Buccos, Domingo Santana. Now a snap throw to first, and he'll get back in standing. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Biddle leads off first with one away. Santana in front, 2 balls and no strikes. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now. Here it is, the 3-0. Swing and a ball hit foul, as this will find the seats in right.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And the runner back in standing. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Stepping in, Bronco Thomas. From the stretch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. The 1-0 home is taken, strike 1.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
Runners are at first and second with one away. Wouldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fouled away. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box now, Justin Baker. 0-1 the count. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 0-1 offering. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Right side. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Throw on to first is in time, and that snuffs out the Bucco rally as the inning is over. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Coming to the plate now, Martin Maldonado.
The catcher, Martin Maldonado.
Here comes the first pitch. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. The windup and the 0-1. That finds the zone, a called strike.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
And now the Cubs pitcher, John Lester, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. One out, nobody on. Curveball down and in, misses, ball 2.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack, minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
Now the 2-0. It's laid off, but in there for strike 1. Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now. Javier Baez is on deck. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. 3-2.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Javier Baez.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Javier Baez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He's set. Here's the 0-1. 1-1. Line drive to left. In there for extra bases, and there goes the no-hitter. He almost made a heck of a play in left.
Yeah, Matty, you can't fold the left fielder there. You'll see he makes a tremendous effort, but he just can't haul it in, and it gets past him for an extra base hit. Like the effort, though.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Digging in, Chris Bryant. It was a walk in his last trip. First offering on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer. If he puts somebody else on, we'll see if he can find it.
And he looks at one in there, 1-2. Into the corner and slicing foul. Again, he sends it out of play. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. And he fouls this one off. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not
Now
what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
Standing in now, Kyle Schwarber. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Santana going back. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. A couple of walks, but no damage. More in a moment on this Friday night. You're watching MLB Network. Ready once again, Alex Tucker.
For the Pirates, the shortstop, Alex Tucker.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out.
Now batting, second baseman, Joe Reyes.
Stepping in, Joe Reyes. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Schwarber has a play, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The right fielder, number 5, Lance Walker.
Standing in, Lance Walker. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. 2 out, nobody on. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Yeah, man, he's locked in
Now
and pretty
batting,
dominant since the
catcher,
first. So
Anthony.
as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
In now, Anthony Cox. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch on its way. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Walker is off at first with 2 away. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Gilo, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Into the box, Ryan Shea, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
The set and the 1-1. Fastball swung on and missed. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
He really needs to find a pitch to put this guy away with right here, right now. He can't allow this inning to get any worse than it's already become.
Fouled off. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Hayward retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Back here in Pittsburgh, neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. So striding forward now, Anthony Rizzo. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Nat. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
It's really hard to work deep in the games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up too.
Now the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
Stepping in now, Nicholas Castellanos. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. No hits to this point. Count is even, 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
David Bodie comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. Well located changeup on that one as it catches the black for a called strike. And there he goes towards second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Ball's there and he is out. Good throw.
That very well could have been a hit-and-run play, but that pitch was so far out of the zone, it really made it hard for the hitter to make any contact. Kind of left his teammate hung out to dry.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Now batting, catcher, Martin.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and up next the former Angel Martin Maldonado. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball one, no
Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
2-0.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one, but that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
The 3-0 pitch is looked at for the first strike. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Now batting, the pitcher, John.
Now here's
Lester.
Clint Hurdle out of the Pittsburgh dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll leave with a couple of runners aboard that are his responsibility, meaning he'd be happy to get out of here with a no decision. Joe Musgrove trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Number 59, Joe Musgrove.
John Lester will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat, and it's fouled away. He's set. The 0-1. Hit out towards second. Scooped up, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Good work there from the Pittsburgh bullpen. Stretch time coming up here in Pittsburgh, and we still have no score. Ready for another chance? Tony Biddle, he got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 on its way. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Hit sharply toward the right side. Castellanos is there, 1 away.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out,
No left
but
fielder.
that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Into the box now, Domingo Santana. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night, changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
And that'll just sneak past the glove, and it should be a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Standing in now, Bronco Thomas. as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now Lester deals the 1-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Hayward coming on. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The batter, the pitcher, Joe Musgrove.
Elias Diaz will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 34, Elias Diaz.
Now a swing and a deep drive to left. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 3rd home run for him on the year, and that'll give the Pirates a 2-0 lead.
Breaks of the game, but up until this pitch, which was a big mistake, he was throwing a gem. Now he looks up at the scoreboard and he's trailing. That's demoralizing, but he's got to forget about it quickly.
Here comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and I believe that's going to be all for John Lester. Not an altogether bad performance here, 6 2/3, but he stands to be the loser unless things can turn around. Craig Kimbrell is on out of the bullpen now as he gets to work in his 60th game of the season.
Craig Kimbrell. The batter, number 3, shortstop, Alex.
Into the box, Alex Tucker, as the first pitch misses to him. It's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Kimbrell's ready. Here's the 1-1. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. (3-1) the count to the Pirates shortstop. Joe Reyes would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 2 out, nobody on. There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
The second baseman, Joe Reyes.
In now, Joe Reyes, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. But the Pirates do get a couple here on this 2-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 2-0 Pittsburgh. Kyle Crick has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
For the Pirates, number 30, Kyle Crick.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Javier Baez. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
And this one runs up high. Ball 1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Two balls and a strike to Javi Baez. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when his pitcher's missing like he is.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at for ball 3.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
To short. Tucker over to his left. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Very brisk pace to the ball game thus far. 2-0 our score as you get a look there at the line score to this point in the contest. Digging in now, Jason Hayward. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Count is 1-2.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Drilled down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right there, keeping him at first base.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like it had extra bases written all over it. Great job by the left fielder to get to that ball and get the ball back in, keeping that to a single.
Here's Chris Bryant now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Now the 2-0. Fouled away.
It looked like, from our perspective, he gave up on that one a little too quick and then tried to emergency hack late.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
2-2, here it is. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. The 1-0 delivery. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Two balls and a strike.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
The 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
The 3-1. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, but this will land untouched.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And the payoff pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. 1 left for the Cubs. They trail things here 2-0. Daniel Winkler is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 72, Daniel Winkler.
Now at the plate, Lance Walker, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Leading up for the Pirates, the right fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Walker.
And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Popped him up. Maldonado over to his left. 1 out.
Now batting, catcher Anthony Cox.
Digging in once again, Anthony Cox. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Winkler is exactly what you want out of a bullpen arm. It's a rare occasion that anyone squares him up. He doesn't give up a lot of hits, and when he does, they're almost always kept in the yard.
Matty V, there are 2 keys to being a good relief pitcher, and always remember these. 1, limit the base on balls. 2, keep the ball in the ballpark. You can't defend a walk, and you can't defend a round tripper, and he does both.
1 out, nobody on. In the dirt, it's 3-0 now. Ryan Shea waits on deck. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. 3-1. The 3-1. Drilled to the left side. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he'll get back in safely. Standing in now, Ryan Shea, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's a 1-0 cutter that's low, 2-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
3-0 now. Tony Biddle waits on deck. Cox stands at first with 1 out. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 17 for him on the season, as the Pirates have opened it up now 4-0.
Well, he turns on this thing and drives it out, extending the lead here to 4 in the bottom of the 8th. I wouldn't be surprised if that keeps the closer in the bullpen for now. No need to bring him in a non-save situation. Let him relax unless something happens at the top of the 9th that warrants getting him up.
The batter,
into the box now, Tony Biddle. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Still only 1 out in the inning. Hot shot down the line, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 misses, ball 2.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Here now the 2-2. He's outside for a ball. Domingo Santana will be next. Bases are empty, 1 man out. There's a line drive, base hit to left field, and now it'll rattle up against the wall.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Into the box, Domingo Santana, as he'll take a look at ball 1. In his career, Santana hits a little over the 270 mark. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. Now the 2-1 is a breaking ball in off the plate.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
The 3-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Payoff pitch on its way. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Rowan Wick answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble. Thomas will be his first assignment here as they'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. First and second now, 1 man out. Fouled off.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Now the 1-1 pitch. It's the zone. A curveball in there for a strike. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Kevin Newman will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
He's hitting for the Pirates. Number 27.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Two down, runners at first and second. Line drive to center field. Hayward is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But the Pirates do get a couple here on this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Cubs. It's now 4-0 Pittsburgh. Number 72 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 72.
So stepping in, Anthony Rizzo. He went down on strikes last time up.
Number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Here's the first pitch to him. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he'll just waste one there. 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
The 1-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time.
I love the fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always thought with 2 strikes, you give the pitcher that inside part of the plate and you do your best to cover away.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2 count.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's going to be a base hit for Rizzo. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on him because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB who comes through in the clutch.
But gloved by the third baseman for the out.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, David Bodie.
Digging in, David Bodie. It was a walk in his last trip. He's set. Now the pitch.
Nope.
And this is low, ball one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. The 2-1. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Rizzo, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Softly hit out to short. The second for one. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
4-0 the score tonight. The Pirates with their 103rd win to set the pace in the division. Joe Musgrove earns the victory, his 11th in relief this year. John Lester pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that just about does it.